All right, guys. Our next guest is coming fresh off his win over a very dangerous Joachim Silva just a few weeks ago. Currently ranked number 8 and ready to smash down the door into title contendership. A man that many people are calling not only one of the best prospects at lightweight, but potentially the future of the division. Arman Tsarukyan, man. Welcome for the very first time to Submission Radio. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for inviting.
Yeah, man. Hey, you're living in the US at the moment, dude. I got to ask you, how's California treating you? I see you got the sunglasses going. You're sitting it looks sunny outside. How you liking it, man?
I like a lot, I like Los Angeles. I like Miami, and I stayed here because I wanna fight as soon as possible, and hopefully I'll get fight in a few months. So.
Are you ready to move full time to the US already after tasting the sweet sun?
If UFC gonna change my contract for the next fight, definitely yes. But now I just spend my money for living and no saving, And definitely if they gonna change my contract, pay extra money and pay good, and I'll right away move to US.
So are you at the end of your contract? You're at the end of your deal. This is your last fight here.
No, I have 2 more fights, but they can change because I had contracts for 4 fights and I won 2 fights, and so I think if they're gonna give me someone from top 5, good opponent, and they gotta give me good money, because I deserve it.
100%, man. 1,000%, dude. I want to go back a little bit because even though you're in sunny California now. I want to go back to sort of like your like the early days in your upbringing, because you were born in Georgia in like a super small village, right? Apparently, like 100 houses. What do you remember about Georgia back in the day, man?
So my relatives live there now too. So yeah, I go often there. We have a house, and it's so difficult lifestyle there. Like people like wake up and just go to hard work. They hard work, so they just make money for food, and that's it. They don't travel. I mean, it's difficult life, and I remember like my mom. She works so hard. She take care of us, and then go to work. So it was difficult life, and then when we moved to Russia. So we started live like good, So we could train, we could go out, travel, eat good food. No, I mean in the village we ate good food too, but yeah, but we can't go to different places. So it was difficult, and yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I go often twice or 3 times a year. I go to Georgia and see my parents. I spend time, but no more than 1 week because it's so boring there. I just spend time with my parents with my parents, relatives, and then come back or go to Armenia, spend there 1 more week, and then leave to Russia.
So Dennis is originally from Ukraine, and I'm originally from Poland. And I remember being a kid, I had all these good memories of Poland and stuff like that. And Poland's come a long way now. But it wasn't until I went back later on that I realized how different things were. I wonder, when you were a kid, did you notice how hard the living was, or was it only when you came back on these trips that you realized kind of damn, man, people have it, so hard here, especially in contrast to now where you're in California and it's it's like heaven.
Yeah, definitely. It's different places, different people, different cultures. So. And that's why it's so expensive here, if we're gonna compare to Russia or Georgia, Armenia, and that's why I wanna have a new contract and move to USA.
Is the plan to move the family over from the village to America one day? Is that the dream?
Yeah. When I became a champion, I can take all my relatives and bring them here, and they can just enjoy their life, and that's it.
Dude, I gotta say as well, my favorite. So yeah, like Casper said, we're both from Europe. I lived in Kiev, Ukraine, for when I was born until I was about 5 or 6. But my favorite food to this day is Georgian food. Man, Georgian food is the best food out there. So delicious.
Right.
I got to ask, what's your favorite? What's your favorite piece of Georgian food?
Hachapuri.
Hachapuri, hey.
Yeah, this is the best. Hachapuri I like a lot. Hinkali. I like for me the best cuisine is like number one is like Georgian cuisine, and then Italian and Japanese. Yeah, Georgia like they have a lot of different like food. So yeah, so good. So yeah, when I go to Georgia and yeah, I eat a lot and I get fat so fast. It's heavy, you know, a lot of bread, a lot of like yeah.
I love the European meals, man. Bread is a must. Bread and butter on those like funky little plates. But see, you're an interesting mix because so you were born in Georgia, you were raised in Russia for a long time, but you also got the Armenian background. What sort of like culturally, what do you sort of identify towards more as?
So I'm like Armenian. My mom, my dad Armenian, and all my relatives, like all my like grandpa, like was like Armenian. So, but we just born like we are Armenian who lives in like Georgia, close to Armenia. So, and yeah, I moved to Russia, and I can't speak Georgian. I just speak Armenian and Russian and English. So, I mean, even now, who lives there, people, they can speak Georgian. They just talk to each other like English or Georgian or Armenian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, 3 languages is still not bad. Now, your father wanted to be a wrestler, but he couldn't do it because of the lack of opportunities. How does it feel for you to not only be a wrestler, but a fighter in the UFC and one of the best lightweights in the world?
You know, I'm so excited to be a champion. You know, and I mean, if I were like a wrestler, I couldn't make money even, you know, like I made now. So, and I I feel like to be a fighter much better than to be a wrestler. Yeah, you could be like Olympic champion, but if you're Olympic champion, you can make good money and like, you know, I have like friends who is like freestyle wrestling Olympic champion, but yeah, they good, but they government pay money, but not enough, you know. And but if you're a UFC fighter, if you're smart, you could like you can make good money, and then when you retire, you can just enjoy your life, you know. And so UFC like gives me a lot of opportunity, you know, and I know like one day I'll be UFC champion and like defend a couple times and then retire and then do some businesses and just enjoy my life. So, and yeah.
Nice. I wonder because for you, it's like you've got a smart kind of outlook. How much do you love fighting, and how much for you is it kind of like a means to an end, where it's like fighting is part of you getting to a place in life that you want to be?
I mean, now fighting for me is my life. So I wake up, I think about fight. I go to bed, like I think about fight, about my next fight, about like about my training camp, about my training. So I just I just focus on my like you know, fighting way. Just yeah, I just all day think about fight, and I make money from fighting. Just all my friends talk about fighting, and yeah, I don't do any businesses. Just fight, and I give 100% for fighting.
Hey, just going back to your dad for a sec. So you guys worked like together as builders before, right?
Yeah.
Like you guys used to build. Got to ask, like, do you have any interesting stories from your time building with your dad? And also, like, what was his reaction when you decided to leave the job and pursue fighting as a career? Because him wanting to be a wrestler his whole life, he would have probably appreciated you being able to do that.
I mean, I was already like 17 years old, 18 years old. That moment, like, he understood I couldn't be a wrestler. So I said, I can't work with you, Pop. Like, I wanna do something better. Like, something what I like more. So uh, I decided to be a fighter, and he said, "Yeah, if you want to be fighter, be the best there." So and he gave me opportunity to go like in different place in Thailand, in like Dagestan, or like train with the best athletes in the world. So even in US when I got in UFC, so first fight it was like 10+10. So and
Wow.
you know, and if you lose, like you just got 10%, 10,000, and like you gotta give for manager, for gyms, for coaches, and then you just have like 5,000. So even you can go in US. So I just told my to my father I gotta go in US, train there. He said okay, and yeah, he just paid for everything, and yeah, maybe because of him I became a good fighter. So but hopefully now I just invest my money on me. So and now I just I don't take his money anymore.
Good, good. That's awesome, man. So, what's the deal? Because you trained in ATT last time around, before your last fight. You said you liked it, that it was potentially better than training in Russia, right? What were the main differences?
So in Russia, freestyle wrestling is like in different levels. So I like training in Russia because of freestyle wrestling, but like American top team, if you want, yeah. So the best case scenario for me would be if I train 1 month in Russia and 2 months in American top team, and then go to fight, because I can like improve my freestyle wrestling skills, because guys, I like wrestling, and I feel like if I'm gonna wrestle everybody, I can beat everybody. So in MMA, it's the best way to win everybody, and don't get any punches, and yeah, and that's why I want to work on my freestyle wrestling a lot. Um, American top team is there are a lot of different fighters, good fighters, so good, good boxing, good jiu-jitsu, not bad wrestling, but if I'm gonna compare Russian wrestling and American wrestling, it's like I think it's different level. So and in Russia, like I have my own coaches. I've been working like so long with them, and that's why sometimes it's good to work with them too.
Mm. And yeah, so you actually trained with one of the, legends in Dustin Poirier at ADT. What was that like for you, man?
So last camp I didn't train with him, but a few camps ago we trained, we sparred. It was good. It was good. He has a lot of experience, so we didn't go hard, but we sparred, so we wrestled. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Good, good. It's good when you have in your gym Dustin Poirier or like Masvidal or like different fighters, or now Pantoja became a champion, UFC champion. So you see like this guy like became a champion, why I'm not gonna be a champion? So if you train with them, you feel like, oh, you can like beat maybe like UFC champion, or like do something. So and you like, so because of that I'll get some like, how to say, like confident,
Yeah, yep,
and
yep, yep.
I just feel like I can beat everybody because of training. So I train with high level fighters, and I feel like I'm in different level.
Mm. I still can't believe how, like, your UFC debut, you mentioned how it was 10-10. Your UFC debut came against Islam Makhachev, of all people. When you look back on that, man, I wonder, like, what do you remember from that whole process? And you took it on short notice. It was like 3 weeks notice. What do you remember from that? And also, did you know at the time that you're fighting a guy that's probably going to be a champion in the future?
So that moment when they called me, I said right away, said yes, because it's good opportunity to get in UFC, and I just said not just sign contract with UFC. I said because I knew like I can beat everybody, and I knew like I could beat Islam Makhachev, but I felt that moment I didn't have enough time, but I took a risk, and just fought. Uh, so people thought like, oh, Islam gonna like stop him first round, second round, third round, but I knew like he never can stop me. He never like can choke me, and I knew my skills, so I knew me like, uh, uh so I just went there just for win, and when he won, I got upset. So and everybody said, oh, you look good, like be like happy, so you did good fight, you got like fight of the night. I said no, I lost today, and I'll beat this guy one day, trust me. So and you see like after that fight, like now I'm a different fighter now. So it was 4 years and a half, and I did a lot of fights. I showed a lot of good performance. So and I can't wait to fight with Islam again, and hopefully he gonna win next fight and me, and next year probably we're gonna fight.
I got to ask, man, like what would mean more to you? Like becoming the champion? Because I know you mentioned you want to become the champion and start up some businesses, or beating Islam. What would mean more to you?
For me, it's more to be a UFC champion. Doesn't matter like Islam. Yeah, if I could beat him, I could beat him. Is also if he gonna be champion, to get from him title would be better for me, and like to be a champion and beat Islam, do rematch. So it's the best case scenario. If like someone gonna be a champion and I'll beat them and get yeah. For me, number one is to be a champion. Second one, like yeah, if UFC wants gonna do that rematch, I'll take it.
Yeah, I only ask that because people are always wondering, will Islam still be the champ by the time you get to the title shot, or will someone dethrone him before then, or will he decide to move up to welterweight? Do you think he'll still be the champion by the time you reach the title shot? And are you worried that he might have moved on or maybe gotten beaten by that point?
Doesn't matter what he wants to do, just I'm gonna do my work and that's it. So I wanna be in 155 and whatever. Just I know like I'll get that chance to be a champion. So if he gonna be in 155, I'll beat him. If he gonna be 170, so we'll see if I'll become a champion. When I became a champion, we can do like good fight, so big fight. If he gonna be a 178 champion.
Yeah,
So
that'll
yeah, it's too much. So I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully he gonna be a champion in 155, and I wanna get that title from especially from him.
yeah. Just quickly, you moved your head, and I saw the headrest. Are you in a Rolls Royce by any chance?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god! I see on your Instagram like you got all these like Lamborghinis and in front of cars and stuff. You love cars, huh?
Yeah, I like cars. I like clothes, and hopefully I have a good friends in Los Angeles. They can like they can give me good cars so I can drive and don't spend money. Save money.
Don't spend money. I see the glasses. I see the watch. I see the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Money's definitely been spent. But that's good, man. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
saw it.
when I'll be a champion, I'm gonna fly like helicopter. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
give you
right.
an interview on my helicopter.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good. I hope so. What's the ideal car? What's the dream? Like, I don't know much about cars, but what's the dream car for you when you're a champion? What's the champion car that you're like, dude, I've always wanted that one?
So guys, like I had like a lot of different cars. Hopefully, my father has money, and he bought like for me cars. What car I wanted. So last my car was like BMW M5 competition. So I got that car when I was like 19 years old. Can you imagine like 19 years old and drive like a car's like 130,000 dollars. So and because of that now I don't have a dream car because I drove a lot of different cars. So I don't want to have Rolls Royce. I don't want to have like Urus. Just for me, like, doesn't matter what car. So I don't have a like dream car. So yeah, I just have like all cars, and for me, like, dream like to be a champion and like invest in a good spot my money, and just enjoy life. But I have a different dreams, not cars. I wanna have yacht.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, because I had cars, so cars is not interesting for me. I've never had yacht, and even I've never been on big yacht, so in like rent yacht or whatever. So I was in like small yacht, and I wanna
Mm.
try one day, like, just go on big yacht, just feel it. How's life there going? So, and
Mm.
like in Miami, there are a lot of place for yacht, so you can buy a house and park your house in your backyard. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is dream, like, to buy a good house in Miami and park your yacht over there. So yeah, not car.
Dude, I'll tell
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. When you have the yacht, the helicopter, all of that, I can't wait to do the interviews from you from all these different places. Maybe a submarine. Who
Okay.
knows what's next for you, man? It's all, the sky's the limit. Hey, just quickly before we talk about you, I've got to
Yeah.
ask you, what do you think about this potential rematch between Alex Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev? If it does happen, because I see Charles Oliveira can't fight Islam next in October, how do you think the rematch would go?
Uh, I don't know why, but I believe, like, I would say 50-50, because now Volkanovski gonna be more confident than last fight, because he said I can stop his wrestling. He could stop his wrestling. So last fight, but before everybody talk about Islam strong, Islam like has like good freestyle wrestling. He gonna take him down and hold like 25 minutes, but he couldn't. So the fight was pretty close, and I feel like if Volkanovski gonna be in good shape, he could beat Islam. So and Islam, if gonna be in good shape, gonna beat like Volkanovski. And my opinion, for they're both like in high level fighters. They're both high level fighters, and who gonna be better, especially that day, the fight day, and that guy gonna win. Who did good weight cut? Who did like good training camp? So yeah, I mean, like, I can, my prediction, like, 50-50, and who gonna have who gonna feel good for the day, that guy gonna win.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I actually, looking back on it, I feel like Alex and yourself are two guys that kind of surpassed expectations as far as like how well they did against
Yeah,
Islam, and it kind of a little bit changed the
yeah.
perception and the narrative, so to speak. So I get where you're coming from. By the way, speaking of feeling good, dude, nothing makes you feel better than having a freshly trimmed beard to perfection from our good friends at Manscaped, as they are officially in the beard trimming business with the Beard Hedger, the best beard trimming tool in the world. Waterproof, like all their other products, so you can smash that bad boy out in the shower. No more shaving first, letting the hair fall down, and then showering afterwards to get rid of the hair. You do it all in once. They got the 41mm titanium coated T-blade for a comfortable trim and blade durability. My favorite part, the rotary zoom wheel with 20 precision length settings for a custom length trim. I love to have the sides on a 2 and the bottom of a 3. It just looks better, but you can do whatever you want. You can sculpt it however you want. You can shave off your mustache and keep the rest long and look like the next great wrestler in the UFC. 20 settings is just an insane amount of settings, but it's enough to have the absolute perfect beard that you love. Also, it's got the high performance battery, waterproof for a wet and dry trim, and easy cleaning. And best of all, they have it in a pack now with the Beard Hedger kit. So Beard Hedger Pro kit with a beard shampoo, beard conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, free gifts including the beard brush, beard comb, and beard scissors. What's not to love? Isn't that right, Dennis?
That's right, man. I just got a fade, and then I had to fade out the beard. And thanks to the beard hedger, those 20 settings came in perfectly for me to be able to do it seamlessly. 20 settings, and you guys get 20% off right now with the code word submission and get free shipping right now at Manscaped. With that code word submission, change your beard for the better thanks to Manscaped, man. What an unbelievable product, Cass.
Also, this week we got Holm vs. Bueno coming up. Where are you watching it? This feels like an event that you got to watch at the pub with the boys or the missus. Maybe get a Palmer, maybe a couple of beers in you. Have a good time, but where do you go? Which pub is showing the fights? Our good friends Fanzo are here to save the day. Never have to worry about, gee, where do we go? Call up pubs. Are you showing the prelims? Do you have commentary on? Fanzo does it all. You can go on the app, you can check it out, and it'll tell you all sorts of info about the pub. You have quick links to turn on your map, so you can go there straight away. You can call them, you can do whatever you want. Not only does it show the best places to watch UFC events, they also have sexy offers. For example, for UFC Fight Night Holm vs. Bueno, the Birmingham Hotel is providing a great deal during the event where you can get 16 jugs of Bolter during the fight, redeemable through the Fanzo app, limited 2 per customer, you filthy animals. How do you know if pubs have offers? You just go on the app and it'll say offer. There'll be an offer button on the venue. Also, they've got the Asahi Check-In Challenge in the lead up to the highly anticipated Rugby World Cup in France to create the ultimate experience for you guys. All you got to do is check in at participating venues. You unlock awesome prizes to be claimed when you visit. You download the app, you go to the Rugby World Cup homepage, you check in at the local participating venue. You're in the draw to win one of 2 trips to go to the Rugby World Cup. And that's not all. You'll instantly win a free Asahi Super Dry 300ml. I love Asahi. And you get it for free while stocks last. All you got to do is use the link in the bio and download the app and start checking in. Isn't that right, Dennis?
That's right, man. $16 jugs of Bolter. That's unbelievable. That's like the price of 1 pint. Go out there, find the right place to watch your fights. Like Casper said, click that link in the description. Fanzo is the place to find the right pubs and bars showing the fights near you to sort out you and your mates for the best viewing experience. Fanzo is the ultimate venue finder.
That's right. Arman, just go back to you, man. Like you mentioned before how you're staying in the US, you want to get a fight sort of as soon as possible, which is why you're sort of still in the country and stuff. What's it been like finding fights for you, though? Like, I don't see a ton of people really putting their hands up and sort of calling you out. Is it hard finding fights?
Yeah, it's hard to find the opponent, but you know we have some guys who doesn't care, you know, we have one guy in our division who can fight with everybody. It's Dariush. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe UFC gonna make this fight. That fight makes sense, and for me it's good step. And you know, for me it doesn't matter. I could fight with everybody in top 5, and just give me any names, and I'll take it. And UFC knows that, and I'm that fighter who can. I know, like me, I could beat like everybody. That's why I'll take all fights. So, yeah.
So, is the UFC checking with Dariush as we speak to see if he'll take that fight? Are things proceeding forward?
Yeah, I think they work on they work on it. So, well, I don't have exactly information, but so he wants to fight at the end of this year, and I want to fight, and I see that me and Dariush can fight. Yeah, I think that fight like gonna happen.
I know you mentioned he's somebody that would fight anybody in the division. He's someone that's been on the show a number of times, and he's someone that fans have really gotten behind. How much respect do you have for what Dariush has been able to achieve in his career, and for him to say, okay, I'll fight Arman when potentially most people are sort of trying not to fight you right now?
So, Dariush in top 15, he is the nicest guy. He's the like humble guy. You know, I know him personal. Yeah, and we trained once together. We had a lunch together. So I know him. He's a like so good guy. And but this is sports. So and he wants to fight with everybody as me. You know, and I know he take that fight with me because for him it makes sense because he lost last fight, and yeah, so
Dariush is like 100% one of the nicest guys ever.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I,
for
I want
sure. For sure, if UFC gonna give me Chandler, for me it's the best fight because Chandler is very like he has a hype. He has a like big name. If I beat him, like definitely I'll be contender number one. And a lot of people gonna watch this fight. But our fight, like not like a lot of like guys gonna watch who knows UFC, who knows MMA, gonna watch this fight. But with Chandler, like, yeah, Chandler in a different level, like in social media, he talks a lot. But Dariush, he doesn't talk. He just wants to fight, and yeah, he just a fighter, not like he doesn't do any like different things for media.
Do you think this Conor fight happens? I know you tweeted Chandler, but now Conor's tweeting the Santa Claus emoji saying December. Do you think it happens?
I think no because maybe next year. Maybe
Mm.
next year. And I saw the tweet. Chandler called out Islam Makhachev, so he wants to fight for the title. But it's so easy money for Islam, and I don't want to see that fight. So that fight gonna piss me off.
What do you think about the Ultimate Fighter? It's kind of been a bit of a clean sweep for Team Chandler. Team McGregor hasn't had much luck. Have you been watching this, and what do you think about the way things played out this season?
To be honest, I've never watched the Ultimate Fighters. I don't know why. I watch UFC fights. I like to be on area, so watch. Yeah, I like watch UFC, but I don't know. I've never watched too. But from Instagram, I saw some reels. He's losing 8-0 or 7-0, and so Conor got upset, and he said something for Dana. What happened if we're not gonna win any fights? Yeah, and Dana said like it never happened, right? Before. Yeah, I just yeah, I've never watched, so I can talk about tough or tough.
Yeah, tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's sad, because maybe they pick not good fighters. Connor gotta call me, and I could send some good Russian fighters, some killers, young killers.
Yeah, for sure. Last question, and we'll wrap this up. I just got to ask, if this Chandler fight did happen, how do you
With
see, if you and Chandler did happen,
Oh yeah.
how do you see that fight going? When you think about how it would play out, how do you see you and Chandler going?
Same game plan like the last fight. I'll take him down, ground him, and finish next round. So yeah, because he's dangerous in the first round. I gotta hold him. I don't know. I gotta wrestle, because he has a like strong punch, and it's kind of dangerous. He's dangerous in the first round, and then he gets tired, and like in the second, third round, it's so easy to finish him, like Poirier did.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Arman, dude, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. Follow them at ARM_011. And we're enjoying seeing you climb the rankings, man. We're enjoying seeing you do anything in the division. It's been phenomenal. And, we look forward to the yacht interview very soon. And before that, obviously, when you get your next opponent, man. So thank you so much for your time, Arman. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.